coming at you right now. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Romero.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And now the right fielder, Jonathan Clase. Fastball in for a strike, and that's how this series begins. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One out in the top of the first.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's Leody Taveras.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in his last 10.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
One out, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters in this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Ezekiel Duran in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two outs. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Johnston hauls it in to end the inning. Middle of the first, no score. And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Luis Castillo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Castillo, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Next offering is downstairs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Galaney collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And now here is number 71. First pitch just misses. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rodriguez hauls it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jeimer Candelario.
When you're hitting bombs the way that he is right now, everybody knows who you are. Leads the American League in homers. One of the most feared hitters in all of baseball right now. This is a guy in the lineup that his teammates are relying on for big-time production. Let's see what he's got for us in this one.
Brian De La Cruz now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. That's in there. That's strike one. And he swings over the top there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Backed off the plate that time. There's a swing and a drive. Going back, and it's out of here. He got just enough of that one, and they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good paths to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Troy Johnston stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. You're in game one of this three-game set. And a foul ball.
One ball, two strikes.
Swings and misses. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Herrera Encarnacion. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Romero back to work. Ball one,
Inside
no
ball.
strikes.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him.
That
Just a
is
cookie
the
down the
first
middle. I mean, those are
number
the ones you
64.
dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Rodriguez. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. That one ripped. And gone! His 56th home run of the season. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So up next, Christian Allman.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. 7 ribbies in his last 5 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Rip to short. Over to first.
He's out.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez.
Albert Rodriguez now at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Rodriguez
0-1's
with
the
some
count.
struggles at the plate recently. Not uncommon for rookies. Strike 2.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Two
Doubled
strikes.
up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Let's watch and see.
And a pitch. That one
Oh,
missed.
that's out.
Next pitch is
Count.
outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, left field. Should have this one. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher,
2 down,
Eli
base is empty.
Marrero.
Next to hit, Eli Marrero. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And foul ball. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Popped up. Candelario makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
off for the
2.
Bulls,
And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Eloy Jimenez. Singy, he's a guy that covers
Jimenez.
both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Ball. That's inside.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
1-2 now. And that
Ball
one
2.
missing low.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Batting sixth, the
Now
third
batting
baseman,
Jamer
Jamer.
Candelario. Hoping to lock up a
Candelario.
home run title down the stretch. He leads the league right now. That
That's a
misses
ball.
the zone, and it's 1-0. Candelario working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. That one down the line,
that ball's
and that's
foul.
just foul. Pitch misses,
3-2.
and it's 3-2. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jairo Munoz, an RBI machine this year. Right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. Munoz recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Rodriguez hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Brian Lavastida.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Brian Lavastida. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
0-1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big
3.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. The Aggies on top here, 2-1. Back here at the
Leading
ballpark,
off
coming
for the
off a
Aggies,
series where
the
they
second
were
baseman,
red hot at the plate, and a look at the
Amador.
numbers. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Amador with a homer in his last game. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Johnston hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number
So the
10,
lineup flips
Jonathan
over. Now at the plate,
Clase.
Jonathan Clase. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. And he grounds one to the right side. Rivas handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Right through there for a strike. Taveras getting the start in center. 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next one just misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls,
Really good
2
take,
strikes.
especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back
Leading
as
off
we
for
go
Santo
to
Domingo,
the last
the
of the third.
shortstop,
And now the
Sergio
shortstop, Sergio Alcantara. And that misses. And that is ball one. And that one clips the corner. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Stays alive. That one way inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique
Now
was great,
batting,
reaction
center
time
fielder,
was there, and the
Gilberto.
slide was smooth.
Santano.
Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now it's going to be Gilberto Santano. 0 for 1 so far. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that one
Ball
upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Tied him up inside with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at
Now
least one
batting,
that you might be able
number
to do something
71.
with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Here's the left fielder. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tavares ranging back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. The Aggies with the lead 2-1. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Aggies,
Digging in,
the
Ezekiel
shortstop,
Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
Fought off foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gerard.
Next is the designated hitter,
Encarnacion.
Gerard Encarnacion. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle, Alcantara. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, number 64.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the speedy first baseman, Rodriguez. Fouled off left side. Rodriguez with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And ball one.
Inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4,
Leading
now
off
it's the
for
right
the
fielder,
Bulls,
Brian
the
De La
right fielder,
Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
that's
just
off the plate.
missed.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Out in front, rip foul. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there. And there's one thing on his mind this at-bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Late swing, foul to the left. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez now. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one, no strikes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Munoz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Munoz.
First and second, 2 outs. Munoz digs in now. He's got some power, no doubt. In there for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 7 appears to be getting loose. Quas also throwing. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. And they take the lead. It's 4-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Castillo will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 7.
Number 7.
And he has some nasty breaking stuff. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Brian Lavastida. Off the mark
inside.
there. 1-0. Breaking
2
ball
balls,
misses down
no
and
strike.
away. And he grounds one back up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Christian Allman.
Romero back to work. That misses the zone.
upstairs.
Ball 1. Allman recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. His 32nd of the year. It's 4-3.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Romero gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now,
Aaron
Aaron Shearer.
Shearer.
On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball
That's a
too
ball.
tight. Just relax and do what you're capable
1-0.
of doing.
Rodriguez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
That one in there across the letters. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out.
The catcher, number 36.
Eli Marrero, the next to hit. First time up was a pop-out. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now, Adael Amador. Flied out his first time. That's in there. 0-1. Amador turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jonathan Clase. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hands it. Tough play, and very nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even now, 4 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Tied at 4. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gilberto Centano.
So digging in, Gilberto Centano. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Ball inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses. 3-1. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And that ball is out of here. And it gives them the lead in the fifth. It's 5-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
One down. Now the left fielder. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The right fielder, number 14.
Here's some real power at the plate. Brian De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. That misses. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runners at the corners here. One away. And now the first baseman, Troy Johnston. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And it's gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 7 won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Jose Cuas. This is his first appearance of the season. Here's Eloy Jimenez, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And there's a ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
number
at-bat.
3,
Man at first, and here is Jeimer Candelario. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Misses again, 5 in a row. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Next offering is outside. That one just misses. Ball 3.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out.
Attack. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
So, a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Jairo Munoz. Squirts away a little bit. Candelario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground, Duran. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-4 score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Leody Taveras.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, shortstop Ezekiel Duran.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Duran. There's a strike. Shearer, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Runner at first with no outs here.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one just missing inside. 1-2 the count. That one kicks away from the catcher all the way up to third here, and that is great hustle. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Encarnacion at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
Number 64.
Rodriguez, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, you think about scoring.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Bulls have the advantage, 8-4. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Right through there for a strike.
Well, at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Inside
ball
and 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Perez up and loosening in the pen. Bell warming up as well. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that
2
fastball
strikes.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in is a
Now
switch
batting,
hitting shortstop.
the shortstop,
Sergio
Sergio
Alcantara. He's grounded out a
Alcantara.
couple of times. That's too low. And that is ball one. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch.
Strike.
He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno.
And now the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Popped up. Amador under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Christian Ullman. The Aggies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is lifted in the air. Centeno makes the grab. 2 down.
The catcher, number 36, Eli
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Eli Marrero. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Out to short. On to first.
Out.
That's out number 3. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Bulls out front here, 8-4.
pitching.
On the mound now,
Andrew
Perez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now the number
Leading
2
off
hitter,
for the Bulls,
1 for 3.
the left fielder, number
He is
71.
quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Chopped left side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The right fielder, number 14, Brian De La Cruz.
And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Troy Johnston.
2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Troy Johnston. He's already homered in this game. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. On the ground right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Manning.
Jay Manning. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any
Leading
added
off
pressure
for the
with
Aggies,
traffic on the
second
bases.
baseman, Adael
So digging in, Adael Amador. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just
right
capable
fielder,
of
number
hitting
10,
pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Jonathan Clase will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That one to first, and it goes just foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
A changeup missing,
One ball,
and that's
2
ball
strikes to
1.
count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Amador on at first, nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he did all he could
The
at
center
short
fielder,
to try to
number 3,
make an amazing
Mlb
play and
The
almost
Show.
got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
First and second, no outs. And here is Leody Taveras. He's been a great free agent sign. That misses. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. The other way. And a base hit right there. Amador headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 8-5.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Really important at bat coming up now.
Ezekiel Duran digs in now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that's outside.
That's
Ball one. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Tying run at the plate, and that'll load the bases.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk,
Now
and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And next is the designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion. This guy with light tower power. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that's a little bit high. 2-2.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That is a huge out. Wow.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jay Manning is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joe Corbett. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Now here is Rodriguez.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Throw comes into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Just a clutch at bat
Now
right there.
batting,
Big time swing when this team really needed it. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now the third baseman, Christian Allman. This one in the air, center field. Centeno settles under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. Tie game here in the eighth.
Well, he's always
Now
capable of
batting,
losing
the
one over the
left
fence.
fielder,
He might have just
Rodriguez.
missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Here's the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez. Swing and a chopper out to short. Off balance throw in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But a huge 4-run inning has knotted this one up. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Carlos
Now
Bell.
pitching.
He's got a wicked
Carlos
breaking ball in his arsenal,
Bell.
and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So now here's the
Leading off for
DH,
Santo
Eloy
Domingo,
Jimenez,
the designated
known
hitter,
for his
Eloy
late inning heroics.
Jimenez.
There's a strike.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right
Oh,
there.
one,
He didn't
count.
look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first
Got
in
him.
time, and they take care of Jimenez for the out.
Third baseman, number 3, Jamer Candelario.
So up next, Jamer Candelario. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. First pitch, and he just misses. Just
Nope, that's
off
off
the
the plate.
inside
Ball two.
edge. Swung on, belted. Out of here. His 57th homer of the season, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 9-8. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Jairo Munoz now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. This one in the air, right field. Clase makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after
Now
giving
batting,
up the home
catcher,
run.
Ryan
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Lavastida, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's a fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive
Now
and got
batting,
something he could
shortstop,
handle. Smashed that one through the
Sergio
infield for the knock. When it's hit that
Alcantara.
hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Sergio Alcantara. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. The shortstop takes a ball. Lavastida off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw. Lavastida dives back in safely. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs.
Nope. 2-1.
Just missed.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Centano.
First and second, 2 outs. Centano will hit next. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Started to swing, held up. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball for a strike. On the outside corner, got him looking. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's down to 1 here at 9-8. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the that one finds the corner, and we're underway.
0-1. Aye.
Foul ball still 0-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Leody Taveras. In the air, right field. And that drops foul. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ezekiel
So digging
Duran.
in, Ezekiel Duran. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
Cibaenas back in on a dive. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now,
Batting
one out.
fourth, the
Back-to-back
designated
base
hitter,
hits. Once you get the ball by the
Gerard
pitcher, there's a
Encarnacion.
lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, one out. At the plate, Gerard Encarnacion.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tavares at second, Duran at first, one gone. Late swing, fouled off. Two on, one out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's one
Number
zip.
64.
Oh, that's two-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now Rodriguez, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Hey.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in
I got
there.
one ball, one
Probably
strike.
the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. First and third, one down. Fouls it back with two strikes. And a pitch. Goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and
That's
two
it.
strikes.
The third
Just put the
baseman,
ball in
Christian.
place somewhere,
Oh,
and you
man.
got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're
Batting
up
seventh,
by
the left
3.
fielder,
Wastes no
Albert
time there. He hit that
Rodriguez.
ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Rodriguez digs in now. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He will score. Has some trouble with it.
He was all
Batting
over
it,
that one.
the
Put a
catcher,
great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to
Guerrero.
it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Man at second here with 2 away. Eli Marrero getting ready to hit. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball one there.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The Aggies lead it 4-0. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 71.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. Ripped to short, on the run, sends it over to first.
Oh.
Nicely done for the out. Take a look at the lineup.
The right fielder,
they do a lot of things well in this offense, Siggy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. That clips the corner. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Adael Amador. Romero back to work. Check
Ball,
swing,
that
no
out.
appeal.
What a year it's been for the rookie. He's getting a lot of playing time, and there's no doubt he's earned it. He's looked good at the plate and continues to be a valuable piece in this lineup.
Foul ball. Amador matched a homer in his last game. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, two now. And that
2-2
one moves
count.
his feet. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
The right fielder, number 10, Jonathan.
So the batting order
Clase.
turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jonathan Clase. He's 0 for 1. And ball one to the right
inside.
fielder. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's a ball and a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Leody Taveras. The
Taveras.
next to hit, a switch hitter batting right. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. He goes down looking. So up next, Ezekiel
The
Duran.
batter, the shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a
Ezekiel
guy that has all the
Duran.
skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First
Ball,
pitch
that's high.
just misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're
1
feeling
ball,
like you
2
are
strikes.
in command.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence
Now
right
batting,
there.
the designated
4
hitter,
pitches, all
Gerard
fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me
Encarnacion.
think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Gerard Encarnacion. Swinging a foul straight back. Two on, 2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 47th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Romero departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching,
Aaron Shearer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stepping in, Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low. Right side. De La Cruz on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Troy Johnston, looking for his first big league hit right here. On the ground, right side. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was
Batting
scorched,
sixth,
an
the third
absolute
baseman,
missile,
Javer
and it almost becomes self-defense as the
Candelario.
fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Jamer Candelario in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fastball is outside. Popped in the air, left field. Rodriguez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike. Ullman, 33 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And that is out of play. Just misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting
Now
no
batting,
time.
the
He's
left fielder,
2 for
Albert
2 now on the night.
Rodriguez.
And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Save.
So a man at first. Albert Rodriguez will hit next. That's in there, and that's strike one. Rodriguez launched a homer in his most recent game. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That one
that's
just
inside.
misses. Upstairs.
That's ball 2.
Allman
balls,
aboard
2
here at
strikes.
first with nobody out. In the air, center field. Centano makes the grab, 1 down.
The catcher, number 36, Eli Marrero.
And here's the catcher, Eli Marrero.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that's
I got a ball, 1
outside.
strike.
Man at first, 1 away. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Adael Amador.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Adael Amador. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. That to right. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. The run comes in from second. The tag, and they get him.
You're out.
So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, and nobody left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Aggies have the lead, 8-0. Taking a look at some
Leadoff
notable
for
Rookie of
Santo
the Year
Domingo,
candidates
the
this
second
season.
baseman, Jairo Munoz.
And that's a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Inside, just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Right side, hard hit. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Brian Lavastida.
Brian Lavastida now at the plate. And that's
Ball,
downstairs. And that is ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now, Sergio Alcantara. There's a strike. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Clase.
Right through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Cibaenas batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
And that's a little high. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
A little bit low.
3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This one in the air. Johnston. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
Now it's the shortstop,
Duran.
Ezekiel Duran. 1 for 2. Inside.
Plate, ball 1.
And that's ball 1. And another ball. And misses inside. Herrera Encarnacion would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-0 down. And a foul ball. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Now
pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down. Herrera Encarnacion getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Angel de los Santos preparing to come on if needed.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Ground ball, left side. Candelario zips it across, and that will end the inning. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Gilberto Centeno. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Line drive, base hit down the line. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, number 71. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the air to left center. Cibaenas under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 14, Brian De La Cruz.
Yeah, the batter now, Brian De La Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Centeno over at first with 1 away. Next offering way off the plate. That one ripped, but foul. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. The Aggies out front, 8-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Number 64.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Aye.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Allman in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. The 1-1. In the air, right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. Safe at third with a triple, his third hit of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez. A 2-run double, and he is flied to center field. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Eli Marrero. First pitch misses. And a strike in there.
That's outside.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swinging a foul out of play. That one drilled left field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
The batter, number 2.
Eli Marrero with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So digging in, Adael Amador. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a double, third hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Shearer done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Angel De Los Santos.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So the lineup flips over. Jonathan Clase, the next to hit. 1 for 3. That clips the corner. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that just misses. Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Aggies on top here, 10-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Troy Johnston.
Castillo back to work. There's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 1 so far.
Jimenez.
Looked like it was a little bit up. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-0.
2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Ripped on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a slow roller. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Taveras, in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he's been electric at the plate with 7 home runs in his last 10 games. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen, Jay Manning up and throwing. Montalvo getting cranked up as well. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Duran now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
This one in the air. Johnston under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Jairo Munoz digs in now.
The second baseman,
Munoz, a guy who's really opened up some eyes in his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September, too. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-1. And that one is inside.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 10-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Brian Lavastida. Struck out swinging his first time. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. Sergio Alcantara now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Towards first, sneaks through, base hit, and out to aboard.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Gilberto Centeno. Pitches in for a strike, 0-1. Hard hit to third. Tags the runner for one. On to first, double play.
Now batting, number 71.
Now the number 2 hitter. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Alcantara at second with 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And
one
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Ball 2.
Upstairs. And the count's even at 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to the left, Allman. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Number 64.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missing inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one well upstairs. And now it's 3-2. This to third, Candelario. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Allman.
Christian Allman getting ready to hit. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's out.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Right side, Rivas. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 7.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team.
Right fielder,
Brian De La Cruz digs in now.
De La Cruz.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
2 balls,
Breaking ball
2
misses
strikes.
down and away. And that's outside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rodriguez moving under it, and it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Johnston stands in now and watches strike 1. Movement in the bullpen, Andrew Perez. A rookie left-hander appears to be getting going. Quas also getting ready. That one finds the zone. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3.
Jamer Candelario hitting on deck circle. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit. Candelario having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And we're back. Now, Eli Marrero.
The catcher, Eli Marrero.
De Los Santos back to work. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one drifts inside. Late swing, foul to the left. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Man at first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Adael Amador. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That's a strike. Marrero gets his lead at first with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Clase, the next to hit, takes outside.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
2-0.
There's the strike of the knees.
That's ball 3.
Swinging a foul straight back. Ripped on a line to center. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Leody Taveras.
And now it's going to be Leody Taveras. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. It's a bomb. And they boost their lead. It's 13-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Angel de los Santos won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching,
Jay Manning taking over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
One out, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. And that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's the DH, Gerard Encarnacion. He's already homered in this game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Corbett, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now Jairo Munoz.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. To third. Throws to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian Lavastida.
Now at the plate, Brian Lavastida. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one opts against the fence. And that's a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And at second with one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Sergio Alcantara. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable
Now
pitch
batting,
right over the
fielder,
heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking
Centano.
himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Centano stands in here, takes ball one low. That one's in there. Strike one. And that's downstairs and outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Misses
Ball. That's
inside. Now 3-1. Foul ball there. That one ripped. Ranging back. And it hits the fence. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 13-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the left fielder. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that's outside. That's outside. And a full count now. Brian De La Cruz waiting for a turn at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, out towards right center. Tavares going after it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, the Aggies with the lead, 13-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Rodriguez. That one's in there. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Foul ball. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Lavastida down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Christian Allman now at the plate.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Manning goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that misses. And 1-1.
Strike.
And that's a little bit high.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls,
Benny really
2
sells
strikes.
the changeup with that arm action.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Albert Rodriguez. Out to short. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th. Now here is Brian De La Cruz.
Brian De La Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low. That's down and in. Struck him out looking. So here's the cleanup hitter, Troy Johnston. 0 for 3 in this one.
Johnston.
That's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
A little bit high. And the count is even, 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. This could end it. And Jimenez, good eye. The count is 3-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air. Rodriguez under it. That's the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
And the final 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.